What is up, you guys? It is I, Thyultimategamer, here to record a brand new video. This time, this is going to be another episode of Let's Discuss, which is a brand new series on my channel where I talk about upcoming games that are coming out in the future, and I also talk about previous games from other generation of console gaming. If you guys really enjoyed these series, all you gotta do is leave a comment section down below, and also make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out a lot. And without further ado, let's get on to this video. So what game will I be talking about today for episode 2 of Let's Discuss on my channel? This game will be coming out in 3 days for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and the Xbox One. They're not very sure about the PC release, so it may become released in the near future. I don't know. And this game is developed, well, it's published by Activision, the company that brought you the Call of Duty series, the Tony Hawk game series, and much, much more. And this is developed by Bungie, so this is the company that brought you all the Halo games. I'm going to be talking about Destiny. Now, Destiny is one of my most anticipated titles for 2014, along with Evil Within. I did a Let's Discuss video on that episode. Go ahead and check out. It is on my YouTube channel for you guys to check out. And let's talk about Destiny, where I'll be talking about the story, the plot, and the characters. Now, Destiny is an upcoming online persistent world first-person shooter video game in a mythic science fiction open world setting. It is developed by Bungie and published by Activision as part of a 10-year publishing deal. The game will be released on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, and Xbox 360, which video games comes out on September 9th, which is this Tuesday. Now, let's talk about the gameplay mechanics of Destiny. Bungie has emphasized that the universe of Destiny will be alive. Events may happen in-game that are not necessarily controlled or planned by the developer, which will help to create a dynamic developing experience for Bungie and a dynamic playing experience for gamers. The game style has been described as a first-person shooter that will incorporate massively multiplayer online game, which stands for MMO, elements, but Bungie has avoided defining Destiny as a traditional MMO game. Instead, the game has been referred to as a shared world shooter, as it lacks many of the characteristics of a traditional MMO game. For instance, rather than players being able to see and interact with all other players in the game or on a particular server, as in the mini case, conventional MMO games, Destiny will include on-the-fly matchmaking that will allow players to see and interact only with other players whom they are matched by in the game. Destiny will incorporate a new game engine that allows global illumination and real-time dynamic lighting to occur together. In addition, Bungie's goal is that Destiny will natively render graphics at 1080p high resolution on both Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Although it was really recently confirmed by Bungie that the Destiny beta for Xbox One will not be running at 1080p. Their goal is to have that launch 1080p by Tuesday, the 9th. The PS2 Destiny beta will be running in 1080p, an innovation in Bungie's Hopper technology, which has been the backbone for Halo's matchmaking system, will allow better player matchmaking in order to create a more natural experience in other cooperative or competitive multiplayer modes. Players will also be given the opportunity to create a character, choosing both a race and a class. Unlike choosing a race, choosing a class has a massive effect of how Destiny is played and on each character development. Each class has its own focus, which is a special ability that can be used in cooperative missions and competitive matches to turn the tides in the player's favor. These focuses abilities can be offensive, defensive, or buffing. For the player's 3-man fire team, the most effective ability of a focus is called a super, which is a skilled move that a guardian can use in battle. Each super has an upgradable skill tree. Based on Destiny Review, the VidDoc, it appears players will have the ability to create multiple classes of characters from different species. Now, let's talk about the plot of Destiny. Now, Destiny is set 700 years into the future in a post-apocalyptic setting following a prosperous period of exploration, peace, and technological advancements known as the Golden Age. In a universe where humans have spread out and colonized planets in the solar system, an event known as the Collapse saw the mysterious dissolution of these colonies, the end of the Golden Age, a mankind teetering on the brink of extinction. The only known survivors of the collapse are those living on Earth, who were saved by the Traveler, a white, sulfuroclustical body whose appearance centuries before had enabled humans to reach the stars. The Traveler now hovers above the last safe city on Earth, and its presence allows the Guardians, the defenders of the city, the ability to wield an unknown power only referred to as the Light. Upon mankind's first attempt to repopulate and reconstruct after the collision, it is discovered that hostile alien races have occupied mankind's former colonies and civilizations and are now encroaching upon the city. The player takes on the role of one such guardian and is tasked with reviving the Traveler while investigating and destroying the alien race threats before humanity is completely wiped out. And then let's talk about the characters of Destiny. Destiny will center on the journey of the Guardians, the last defenders of humanity, set to protect Earth's last city. Guardians will be divided into three distinct races: humans, awoken, and exo. Humans are described as being relatable, tough, and uncomplicated. Bungie drew its inspiration for the human race from the military, and the character designs and aesthetics of the Spartan represent in their Halo franchise. Awoken, described as exotic, beautiful, and mysterious, were inspired by fictional deceptions of elves, vampires, ghosts, and angels. Exos are described as being sinister, power, and tireless. Exo were also inspired by the undead Halo's Master Chief and the Tilius character of the Terminator. The playable races will purely cosmetic and will have no effect on the game's mechanics of Destiny. Players will also be able to choose a class to go along with their race. There are 3 classes available to players to choose from Destiny. There are Hunters, Warlocks, and the Titans. Hunters are recognized this class meant to be reminiscent of the classic bounty hunter. Bungie cities as influences Star Wars Han Solo and classic character from old Western films such as Clint Eastwood's Man with No Name. Warlocks combine weapons with special powers from the Traveler and are meant to be a form of space wizard. And the Warlock class is influenced by the Star Wars series Jedi Knights, the Lord of the Rings series Gandalf, and the Matrix series Morpheus. Titans, which favor heavy weapons and melee attacks, are also intended to be reminiscent of the classic feature soldier, were inspired by Bungie's own Master Chief from Halo series. Stormtroopers from Star Wars and other space marines form science fiction. The players will be accompanied by Ghost, a robot AI voiced by Peter Dinklage. So there you have it, you guys. It is my second episode of Let's Discuss Destiny. If you guys really enjoyed this series, all you gotta do is leave a comment section down below and hit that subscribe button right here. It'll really help me out a lot. As always, I'm Thyultimategamer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be on the lookout for another video right here on my YouTube channel. Get the fuck out, my friends.